It's my mom's favorite country in the world.
So we want to give people some amazing tips.
I think the first thing I think Switzerland would want me back again is because I danced all over Switzerland. I danced everywhere. I danced on the trains.
Did you?
I danced in the mountains. I danced everywhere.
And I've heard in Switzerland they have one of the best transportation systems in the world.
100%. I would like to share something.
Yeah.
I went to something called as the Golden Pass Express. It literally felt like I was some royalty, and we are in these beautiful boxes and they're a panoramic view.
It was like I was in a dream. It was one view after the other, and the
Exactly.
views in Switzerland are so generous. It's like someone is feeding me green. Nidhi Kumar, welcome.
Hi.
I hear you got bit by the travel bug.
Yes, I did.
Is that true, or are these
It
rumors?
is 100% true. I've always loved traveling. And I am just so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, welcome. You can see from the flowers and the name that we
Yes.
both love and have been to Switzerland.
Yes.
One of my
I'm
favorite
back.
countries.
I'm back in my most favorite country.
I know. It is actually one of my top 3 favorite countries.
Easily.
You know what's special about Switzerland? You feel like you're in a painting. Like that's what makes it so unique.
100%. For me, I think this trip was extremely special because Switzerland holds a very important place in my heart and my family's heart. It's my mom's favorite country in the world. And when we went when I was a child, I was in the 8th grade and I got very sick on that trip. Very sick because of the high altitudes. And my mom had to take care of me on that entire trip and she couldn't have fun. So when this came to me,
Wow.
and I was like, the only person I would take is my mom. And she had the best time and we can't go back. When we entered Switzerland, she started crying. She's like, I can't believe I'm here. And I was like, it's a full circle moment. So thank you for having us.
Oh, this must have been so special to take
It was-
your mom
It was so special.
and to take care of her this
Yes,
time.
exactly.
When it's a cycle.
Exactly. Not that I'm old enough. I'm not that old,
No.
but I'm old enough.
We're young and fit, and we like to
Yes.
go everywhere.
Yes.
And did you go everywhere in Switzerland? Like, tell me more about it. Like, what we want to talk about more here are like some travel tips. We want to give people
Yes.
some amazing tips because, we love traveling. I know
Yes.
they love traveling too.
Exactly.
So the goal is to get them to travel and see as much as they can
Yes.
in the easiest way possible.
100%.
Because I saw they also love to dance, and
Yes.
the visuals
Yeah.
of everything is literally like a poster.
Literally.
So tell me more about the trip. Like, how did you go around? What was like the connectivity like?
Yeah.
How did you first get around Switzerland, and where did you go?
I think the first thing I think Switzerland would want me back again is because I danced all over Switzerland. So Switzerland was like, wait, what's going on? Because I danced everywhere. I danced on the trains.
Did you?
I danced in the mountains. I danced everywhere. And the only reason why I could reach so easily everywhere because we had something called a Swiss Travel Pass. It's the easiest thing ever because the Swiss Travel Pass actually includes every single mode of transportation you can possibly dream of. So with the Swiss Travel Pass, you can travel on trains, you can travel on buses, you can travel on ferries, you can travel on boats. There is also an extensive list of museums and so many other things that you can actually go to see only in that Swiss Travel Pass. Plus, it has different sections. So if you're coming with a family, you can literally have like the section A, section B, and there are different prices. We can take it for up to 15 days. So there are many different. You can take it for 3 days, you can take it for 8 days, 6 days, 15 days. It is so convenient. I don't think in my years and years of traveling, I have experienced something this convenient before.
Yeah.
Because all we had to do was just download, show it, and that's it. We're in.
Yeah.
We're sorted. We just have to pay that one money fee, that one time.
Yeah.
And we sorted. And the best part is because I was going with my mom and we were shooting, I had my cameraman with me and we, had so much luggage because we were shooting and going to different places and that's why the connectivity really helped. I feel like that Swiss Travel Pass really helped with that because we had so much luggage with us when we had to switch cities, so it was just so easy.
I think the transportation system in any country is very important
100%.
with the experience you have in the
As a traveler, as a tourist.
I remember like a friend of mine, she's a nomad. She lives all around the
Yeah.
world and she's like,
Wow.
literally she decides where to go depending on the transportation system.
100%. I
And I've
agree.
heard in Switzerland they have one of the best transportation systems in the world.
100%. I would like to share something.
Yeah.
I went to something called as the Golden Pass Express. So now when that was in my itinerary, I was thinking, oh my God, the Golden Pass. And it truly lives up the name. It literally felt like I was some royalty. And we are in these beautiful boxes, and there are panoramic views. So for example, panoramic views is literally the windows go from down to up, and you literally see everything all around you. And I'm like, oh my god, this is just beautiful. And in that, there's something called the golden pass, so you literally feel like royalty. You can eat, you can we had cheese, we had a full cheese platter, we had wine. My mom doesn't drink at all, she's never touched alcohol, but I was like, mom, come on, have some wine. So we were just having some wine. It was so much fun. The best experience we've had. And the best part is when you're on a train rather than when you're driving, it just makes it easier because you can connect with your family and friends more. And I think if you're going with your family, this is the one experience that Switzerland gives you the easiest way, because every city in Switzerland is so well connected that you can go everywhere by train or by bus or by a ferry or by a boat. I went on a boat with my mom and
With the same pass.
with the same pass. It was stunning. Like, we went to this lake, and we had the entire view of the city with us, and all that was just on just the Swiss pass. We entered, we showed the Swiss pass. That's it.
You're taking me there.
It was just, I was like, Switzerland, when are we going back? Are you watching me? We're going back.
Hypnotizing me, yeah. I also remember dancing in the train too. I like really fell in love with the train,
Yeah.
I literally felt like, because it looked like a lot of cartoons that I watched growing up, where
just the mountains and like,
and it was like I was in a dream.
yeah, I was in a
It
dream.
was one view after the other, and the
Exactly.
views in Switzerland are so generous. It's like someone is feeding me green,
Yeah.
pink.
literally.
It fills me so much.
Yeah.
So I remember being there, and also like there's just like this cute little fantasy about drinking a hot drink while these views are passing you
Passing
by,
by. Yeah.
like a theater, like a
Yeah.
music. And when I travel, I just, it inspires me so much. I daydream a lot.
I felt like I was in my own Bollywood movie. I think that's exactly why I was so excited to go to Switzerland, because Switzerland has a very important place in Bollywood. So for me, like all of our most iconic movies were shot in
Really?
Switzerland. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So there is a whole thing in Switzerland, which is the Yash Raj, which is one of our most biggest directors in Bollywood. So that entire road, that entire place is for where the Bollywood movie was shot in Switzerland. So that's why I was like, I'm in a Bollywood movie, and I think, but also the most important bit of traveling with something like this, you know, with such generous views, it really grounds you. When you're in a train and you're just looking outside, and it's like these mountains and grasslands, and you're like, wait, how insignificant you can feel sometimes. Like, this is where you live. So all your problems feel insignificant. Everything just, it grounds you. It truly grounds you.
I'm like, do Swiss people live with this? Is this why they're always on time? Because everything's just so beautiful?
And
I'm like, I need to know the secret.
also, they're so sweet. They are so sweet to everybody who helped us around in the train stations. The staff was absolutely amazing, but also they're very much, like you said, on time.
Punctual.
Very punctual. Like, being an Indian, I was just like, yeah, where am I?
Yo.
Switzerland.
I can't imagine like being an Arab and like,
Yeah.
it's inspiring
It really
to
is.
be on time and graceful.
Yeah.
And I think it helps them a lot plan their day, because I've
Yes.
also, what I know is that everything is super well connected. Everything is so on time.
Yeah.
Like, if you have plans and then a train is late, that's
Exactly.
an issue.
100%. I think for the tourists and the travelers that travel there, I think the only thing I would tell them is that in Switzerland, the best part is how punctual it is. So when you plan an itinerary, if you are reaching somewhere, you will reach that 1 minute. Like, I have always read about this. Switzerland, the connectivity is very on time. I was like, yeah, it's not going to be that on time.
Yeah.
I swear that this happened. We reached a train station. The train was supposed to be at 8:02. It came at 8:02.
Wow.
And we went in, and at 8:03 the doors closed, and I'm like, I am in some heaven right now. And it was so good because we reached the place that we had booked on time, the museum that we had to see. We finished it on time. The bus timings that are there, so it's super convenient because all the timings for every bus, for every train, for every tram is on your pass. So it's that easy to look at the time, and you know that you won't get late. So right after we got out of that experience, we got on a bus station, which was right outside at the exact time. We reached the bus station at the exact time. We got the train at the exact time. There was just no looking back. Our day was perfectly planned, and it was amazing.
And I would imagine like traveling with your mom, it made it much easier because you
Yes.
would really want to ensure a smooth experience for her.
Exactly. I think I was the most stressed even when I told them that, my mom is like in her 50s, but she's very active.
Oh, bless her.
And thank you. And I was just like, I might have to plan like some things where it doesn't get too crowded in the
Too
itinerary.
tiring.
But it wasn't at all. She was vibing.
Okay.
We walked, I think, for kilometers and kilometers, and she was fine. And she has like major asthma. So that was one of the stories that I've never spoken about. But we walked like an uphill for 2 kilometers and she was fine. And I was like, this is Switzerland's air because this can't happen anywhere else. It was amazing. And I think the best part is also that one of the things that I read upon, that why the air is so clear, that all of the transportation that they use is all renewable energy. They use almost no carbon dioxide in the use of their entire extensive system, which is great.
They're a part of the solution.
Yes, they're part of the solution.
Yes.
100%.
And when you took dance videos, did people look at you weird or?
They were cheering for me. So we went to Titlis, Mount Titlis, and they were all cheering. So I was in a black sari. Okay, and I shot like this Bollywood video, and there were people on top of the cafes, and they all came on top, and they were taking videos, and they were hooting for me. I was like, yes, I'm in my dream. It was beautiful. I think the people were beautiful. The only thing that I can't forget about Switzerland, one of the biggest things is the Swiss pass, is the golden pass, and I think the butter,
The
the
butter.
Swiss butter. I would just go back to Switzerland for that. For
Did
the
you try
Swiss butter.
cheese fondue? Is this how you say it?
Cheese fondue. I don't know if it's the same thing.
Such an experience.
I'm talking about
The
those
melted cheese.
Oh yes,
You
that's
tried that?
everywhere. Yes, that's everywhere.
It's
Even at our
so
breakfasts.
good.
Even at our breakfasts. I mean, it's like everywhere. But those butters, I stole a lot of them. Sorry. Please take me back there, guys.
Do you still have
But
some?
I have so many.
Okay.
I put them in my
Send them
pockets.
to me.
I'm like, guys,
I need
Switzerland,
some
I'm
of
taking your
them.
butter.
And by the way, speaking of your mom, I also
Yeah.
and family.
Yeah.
I've also heard that the kids get on that transport system
Yes.
for free.
Yeah. I think the entire system is very kid friendly. It's very digital friendly. So I think that's the most important thing in 2025, that everything is on your phone. It's all about having the Swiss pass on your phone. And also there are many different levels in a train itself. So you have your A class, you have your, it's divided into different sections. So there are some family friendly boxes only. Which is amazing because I was with my mom and that made me feel very safe. The trains are very safe. The people around you are very
And
good.
clean.
Very clean.
Super clean.
Super clean.
You know what's crazy though about the train?
Yeah.
Is that I remember when I got there, I didn't want to like reach. I was enjoying it so much. It was
Yeah.
so relaxing.
I think
And it was more about the journey, not just the destination and getting
100%.
to
I
where I
think
go, which
when-
was also important, but I was like really
100%.
chilling.
I think in Switzerland, just doing the train rides alone is an experience, guys. Let me tell you something. I would stay on that train for my 6 days straight if I could. Because
Where did you go also? Like how connected was it? What did you visit?
So I went to Interlaken and I went to Montreux. I hope I'm.
Yeah,
I hope I'm-
Montreux. You're saying it correctly.
I loved it. So we went to the Christmas market.
Oh my
and
god!
in Montreux.
By the way, you're taking me back so much.
How was your
I'm like trying to be focused and like be a host. Especially you talking about your mom. I'm like,
know.
take me and my mom to Switzerland now. I want to show my mom
I
Switzerland.
think we should all go on like a mom's trip.
I know.
and like just make them sit in the trains because it's the best experience ever, and we just keep roaming
they
around.
can
all
have
over
coffee
Switzerland.
and talk. You know, mummies. They like.
I think after the Golden Pass, like after having such a good experience there, I really want to try something. It's called the Grand Train Tour
what's
of
that?
Switzerland. I've heard a lot about it on social media. It's everywhere. So it's basically like all of the scenic routes all together. So you go on a train. So usually the scenic tour is done by car. But usually one person's driving, and if you're with
Yeah.
a family, you might as well not drive. You just sit like a royal, on the train, and you can eat. Each train stops in the middle to different, cities, and you can do the entire scenic tour, but being present. So I just want to do that. The next time I'm taking my dad, I'm taking my brother, I'm taking everyone. I'm taking my fiance.
Oh yeah! Congrats, by the way.
Thank you. Next honeymoon in Switzerland.
Oh, I was gonna go like destination wedding and
Destination
one of the
wedding.
invites.
It's so funny because we actually had that when we were there. We met so many amazing locals, and I was like, I just got engaged, and they were like, you should do your wedding in Switzerland. we're going to do it for you. I said, sure. And this was in a bus. It was so fun. It
In the
was so fun.
bus?
In the bus.
You already met wedding planners in the bus.
Literally.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm not even joking. It was.
And one thing I adore about Switzerland
yeah.
is the fact that it's so diverse. Like I remember going to Montreux was really different from my experience in Zurich versus my experience in Geneva or Interlaken or Lucerne.
Yeah.
Look at me flexing that I know all
the cities.
Yeah, do you know all of them too?
Actually,
Where
I
have
know
you been?
all of the ones that you said is what I know too. So it's basically the same thing. But I think exactly what you said. I literally went from a mountain to a city to a lake, all in one go, just with the Swiss Travel Pass. Like, how crazy is that? And it's just amazing. I just love it. Can I go back?
By the way, do you know, like, actually, like, having to rent a car, worry about it, the rules of the country, you know, the anxiety, like, am I in the right place? Did I do this correctly?
Plus
and
the environment.
Parking also.
Yes. Plus
P for parking.
P for parking.
You don't have to worry about P for parking.
Exactly.
And it's cheaper.
And it's cheaper.
So you can shop more.
And I think in 2025, we all think about sustainability. We all think about consciousness.
Of course.
And, you know,
we love the trees.
We love the trees. The entire commute system in Switzerland. So if you take the trains, the buses, the trams, it's way more cheaper than renting a car, guys. Let me tell you, this is coming from someone who's just went in November in 2024. It's way cheaper than renting a car. So for travelers who are conscious travelers, also who want to, save the environment, look for the environment, please take the Switzerland commute system.
Of course they will,
100%.
I'm sure. Because they can do so much.
Exactly.
And see so much.
You can chill, you can dance on the trains.
You know, I'm sure we're going to talk about this in other episodes, but like the thing about Switzerland is that literally it's so diverse, not just in environment, but like they speak more than one language there.
Exactly.
People, you know, you go on one side and it's French, on another side it's German.
Yeah.
So when you do the tour or take the train or anything, you can literally feel like you're traveling to so many places just in one place.
Honestly.
So please, Nidhi, pray for me that I get the golden chance to take my mother
100%,
and create
I'm gonna
memories
pray.
with her, because I feel like that's one of the best gifts, you know, we can do for our families. Give them the chance to see the world, especially if we're taking them to a rich place that will, you know, fill their inner world also with a lot of color and beauty.
100%.
Make them feel like we're all living in a movie, in a
Best
painting.
trip of my life. Like hands down. I will still never forget the butter. But
You are obsessed with the
I'm
butter.
obsessed with the Swiss butter and the Swiss commute system. The timing will never go out of my head. How perfect the timing is. So I can't wait to go back.
Okay, so the butter and the
trains.
Swiss Travel Pass.
The Swiss Travel Pass
The
is like the holy
punctuality.
grail. Honestly, it's like the
Okay.
holy grail. Also, so many good-looking people in Switzerland.
Really?
Oh my
Girl,
God,
we
it's
should have
like
talked about that.
everywhere you go
Yalla.
on the trains. So I think one of the biggest reasons why you should take the Swiss Travel Pass is to go on those trains
And bond.
and bond.
Yeah, and tell everyone you're engaged.
And of course,
So you find your wedding planners.
oh no, this information was for all of my friends.
Okay,
Yes, 100%. Mine is wow.
incredible. Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing your
you.
incredible experience with
Thank you
us
so
today.
much. Thank you.
Literally, you made me want to take off from that chair whoosh, to Switzerland, get a
Thank you.
ticket and go take my mom
Yes.
and just go
I prayed
all
for that
around
too.
the country, experience it
100%.
in ease and flow,
Yes.
in class and in punctuality.
100%. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you guys. Nidhi Kumar.
Let's go. Okay, guys, so to find information about everything we're talking about, make sure to visit myswitzerland.com/travel Switzerland.